Page 223, Etude. Just another piece to read. You think, oh no, it's got all these 16th notes everywhere. Ugh. If you understand the scales and you understand the counting, and it's just, we can deal with it. Just because it's got 16th note doesn't mean it's got to go lickety-split. Ooh, no. If there's any lickety-splicking to do, we'll do that later. Right now it's slow. I look it over, it's 2 lines long. Treble bass clef. No sharps or flats in the key signature. If you look at the last measure, you hear. That's an A minor. Sounds like it. Do the scales and arpeggios for C major and A minor though, because they both have no sharp. Okay. 2/4 time. And because of these 16th notes, we got to go really slow. 1 E and a 2 E and a. Right hand first. Let's make sure the fingering and all works out. Here you hear and then go up an octave, and then it's just a scale coming down. 1 E and a. See, they're using the natural minor here, because normally I would use the harmonic minor, which would raise the 7th step. There, they're using the natural, and that's okay. Actually, it could be the melodic minor, I don't know which, because they both sound the same going down. So if you're doing the scales, that's pretty simple. It's just the counting. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, rest. And then come over here. Rest. 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. Do it again. And rest and then third finger. 1 E and a, 1 E and a. It's silent. 2 E and then. So the last 2 measures. 1 E and a, 2 E and a. That's the rhythm. And that last measure, some people will go ahead and figure that 1, 2, because these fingers are easier to use than these fingers. I encourage you to use the awkward fingers as much as you can, because they get less awkward with use. So use them. It's good for you. All I'm doing is passing away from finger to finger. I'm just lowering. I'm just, that's all it is. Left hand, they want a 5/3. Okay. Quarter note. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E. And then measure 5, you're up here. And then up here. That's okay. In this case, we'll go ahead and do it this way, because in measure 7, you got this chord for the second one. You got to come down. I don't want to get up too far if I got to come down. So we'll just stay there. 2 1, and then you come down a little bit. 1 5 2 1, and then 3 1. That's good. That's fine. Put the hands together slowly. Let's see what it is. It's here. There. When I play the E, the left hand comes up. 1 E. And that 8th note in the left hand's by itself. This is the 3rd major. See, because the quarter notes, the 8th note in the right hand's by itself. Here. Notice in measure 5 left hand, that's not the same as the first measure. It's here. Here. Make sure you're playing these rests. Notes by itself. Now once I have the heads put together, then I'll go back over it slowly and get rid of any hesitations. See if you can play most of this at least without looking at the keyboard. Yeah. Might have to look at the left hand when you come from here to here, the last 2 measures. But otherwise, hopefully you don't need to look at the keyboard too much. Then I add the articulation, and this is just basically connecting. Just make sure you lift up for the rests. These, go ahead and disconnect them all. Then the dynamics. MF is mezzo forte. It's the only one we get, and it applies to the melody, which is the right hand. Sort of loud. This needs to be soft. something of that nature. And then the speed is similar to what I just did. Now keep in mind, the speed is the overall flow of the piece. It may or may not be the speed of the beat. With 16th notes, when you divide beats up, it slows it down. So if you think speed of the beat, you're going 1, 2, 1, 2, about that, 1, 2. That's too fast for this situation. Maybe that's how fast he really wanted it to go, but in this book at this time, that's too fast. So if that's how he really wants it to go, in my opinion, this piece should not be in this book. Put it at the end of the book. But here, these should feel sort of fast. Make it fun. But see, that's slow. That's an andante or slower. But the 16th note speed it up though. Yeah, that's my allegretto for now. You'll have to play it that fast. It needs to be accurate. And put in the natural accent. Now, the first beat of the measure is a 1, 2, 1, 2. But when you divide beats up like this, each beat gets 1. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Exaggerate them like you do in the scales if you need to. Let the wrist claps a little bit on these. Exaggerating them like this helps to keep that run smooth and even. It will. It's not just a free-for-all. Just keeps it smooth and even and controlled. Every note is deliberate. Every note is there where it should be. There is a note under this to transpose this to G minor in case you're not having enough fun with this. So we're going to go from A minor down one note to G minor. G minor has two flats, B flat and E flat. So in the music, all the notes go down one instead of an eighth in here. And I'm going to play with two flats. Then in the third full measure, it's an F, but it's an F sharp because the accident raises it up. It's like we're in harmonic minor. And here. Oh, you get the idea. With these, everything goes down one note and play with B flat and E flat. Here, measure 5 is that. Be up in here, then we have to do this. I don't know how big your hands are, but if you can, 2, 1 is fine for measure 7. And then you come down here, and then the next to the last measure, the second chord, take every note down one. So instead of here, you go D, A, C. So it's here. Do 2, 3 on them, and then you'd put them together. And then here, right here. I hesitate all over, just kind of figuring it out. The point is, everything goes down one whole step. Let's play it together very slowly as it's written to check the notes and the rhythms. And because of the 16th notes, I'm going to put the metronome on 8th notes. So I'll give us 2 quarter notes to come in. The metronome here, 1 and 2, we and da. That's how fast we're going to go. Ready and go, we and